Hello TCG enthusiasts, and welcome to our first Star Wars Unlimited video. Anyways, a while back I opened up a booster box of the third set of Star Wars Unlimited, Twilight of the Republic. So now, let's actually check out how the game is played. We are here on Force Table, a free online simulator that currently only lets you play quick matches against an AI system. Now, there's nothing wrong with that at all. I don't think there's anything wrong with playing against AI. I would wish this had allowed us to play against other people, so it'd be a lot more fun and interesting, but playing against an AI isn't bad. So anyways, this simulator also has the ability to play against an AI in a sealed and draft format, but you need to be a Patreon supporter. So if you really want to support them and maybe see if they can get a mode where there is the ability to play against other people, I think that would be really, really cool. They also have a One Piece as well, so if you're a big fan of One Piece and you want to play against an AI, it is pretty nice as well. And I've always said this, when card games come out, we need online simulators because you're just not hitting the market correctly if you don't have an online simulator. You're missing half of the market for people who don't have a way to play any card games or don't have a locals and just want to buy cards. You should have an online simulator. I mean, you're just not printing free money. Is it really that hard? Just look at what Yu-Gi-Oh! Does with Master Duel, even though that has a completely different ban list, is a completely different beast all its own. But anyways, we're going to jump into a here, and what we're going to plan to do is we are going to plan to play with the first two starter decks that got released. This was, let me think, Twilight of the Republic, then I think there's Shadows of the Galaxy, and then this is, Sparks of Rebellion. Sparks of Rebellion was the first set that kind of covered the Galactic Civil War, and then the second set, Shadows of the Galaxy, like the bounty hunting, and then went into the Disney trilogy. So it went into the First Order versus the Resistance, and then of course we just recently have, of course, the Twilight of the Republic, which covers more of the Galactic Civil War. Not the Galactic Civil War, the Clone Wars, and we already kind of believe we know the name of the fourth set, Jump into Lightspeed, which I don't know where that's covering. I think it looks to be more like it's going to cover the space side of the game with more ships and fighters and all of that. But yeah, we're going to play the two starter decks here from Sparks of Rebellion. So anyways, we're going to let the AI be Luke Skywalker. We will be playing Darth Vader. We are going to randomize the starting player. But anyways, how the AI works here is that you could have a default, aggro, or control. So default, basically just kind of like they play the best cards at the time. Aggro, so if you build an aggro deck in here, you want to challenge against an aggro deck, and you want the AI to play it, you can have the AI focus more on being aggro for the deck strategy. Or if you wanted to play more of control stall style deck, you can do the control where it does direct damage, stalls, trades to outlast. So the stall style. So we're just going to go default here, and we're going to randomize. Now, what actually of this deck here, as we have 50 card decks, that I believe that's the maximum you can have. You get a one-time free mulligan, and much like Magic the Gathering or Dragon Ball Super, you have a point cost here for everything. So I think this isn't a half a bad hand here. So I think we will not take our mulligan. And after that, we choose two cards out of our hand, and we put them face down as our starting energy. So we're going to put down, I think we're going to put down this. And I think, honestly, the lightsaber is going to go too. So we put down both resources, and then our opponent does the exact same. And how this works is it's chess. So, unlike most card games where you play where it's like you fully go your full turn, you'll combo out, you'll do everything. If you go first, typically you can't attack, so you can't do any of that. This is kind of the same here, but kind of similar, but everything comes in with summoning sickness, so they really can't attack anyways. Unless, of course, the card doesn't have the ability to have summoning sickness, so it comes in like standard or use an ability. But every time you play something, you give the turn back to your opponent. So the things you can do is you can play a card, you can attack your action ability on your leader, take the initiative, which basically just turns off the rest of your turn, The second you take the initiative, you can't play another card for the entirety of the turn. And then pass. Pass doesn't mean you just pass, it means you pass that turn until both players have, either one player has taken initiative or both players have officially fully passed. That is how you end the turn. So if my opponent here takes the initiative, I can do everything until I press the pass button. If I press the pass button here, I give it back to my opponent, which they can then play a card attack, action ability, take the initiative, or pass again. It's a very unique strategy to really play it. Of course, then you have your energy, your deck. You have your ground forces here because, again, Star Wars is split into two realms. You have your ground, then you have your space combat, so you even have space. The objective of Star Wars Limited, if you've never played it, is to put 30 damage on your opponent's location. Here we have Administrator Tower in Cloud City. Ours is the command center on the Death Star. And then you build your deck based on the color. So this is green, and then our leader is red, black. And then for Luke, he is blue, yellow, and then yellow. So he can only have blue, yellow. We can go all the way up to red, black, and green in our deck. A mixture of that. So to build a deck, you pick a leader. In this case, we got Darth Vader. And then the leaders all have two sides. You have your leader side, which is basically always here. Action, tap what? Pay one, tap him. If you played a card with the little black symbol on it, this phase, deal 1 damage to a unit and deal 1 damage to a base. For Luke, it's a action, tap, pay 1, tap him, give a shield token, which basically negates a damage that comes at it, to one of your yellow units if you played it this phase. And then you have this epic action. If you control 6 or more resources being your mana, deploy this leader. You flip it over and you deploy it as a unit at that point, which is really cool. Darth Vader has to have 7, and then on his other side, he becomes a unit, a ground unit. I don't think any of our guys are space yet, which I would like to see what they could do with like a space unit. I think that'd be really cool. So then Darth Vader becomes a unit. He has in the torso a attack and a health value. The red is attack, blue is health. And then he, of course, has all his little icons like Force, Imperial, Sith for like other cards to do things. And then we have on attack, you deal 2 damage to a unit. So that's the same for, let's take a look at Luke. He's a Force 7, and then on attack, give another unit a shield token. So once you epic leader them, basically flip them over to their epic side. If they get deleted on their epic side, basically in combat, and then they go back, they'll flip back over and they can't epic again. So they get 1 time to epic, and that is it. So if your leader gets knocked out for that 1 time epic, he is out. So anyways, we have both our energies standing here. So as you can see, we have both energies standing. We are going to begin the turn by playing a card. And you know what? I'm going to start off by playing a TIE Fighter. And then immediately once I play a card, it immediately passes to my opponent. And he's going to play an R2-D2. When played on attack, you can see up here that if they did it. Look at the top card of your deck. You may put it on the top or bottom of your deck. Otherwise, leave it on the top. So you either put it on the bottom. So they put it on the bottom of their deck from R2-D2. Look at the top of the deck, and you may put a bottom thing from R2-D2's. So they did that. So whether or not they did it, it doesn't really matter. Anyways, we're going to take the initiative. We're going to let our opponent go for his full. We could have done Darth Vader, but I kind of want to start the turn myself. Anyways, and then every turn you draw 2 cards. You have to draw 2 cards. You don't have to put an energy in your area, but it might be a good idea to do it. Other AT-ST can go to the area. Okay. We have 3 energy, so we do get to go first here. So let's see. We have an Imperial Trooper. Right now, R2-D2 does have energy up on him. We can do I am your father. You deal 7 damage to an enemy unit unless the controller says no! Or in Luke Skywalker, no! If they do, you draw 3 cards. It's a very campy card. But of course, you know why they're doing it. It's Star Wars. Come on, that's one of the things. But anyways, we do have a few things here. I think we're going to play this card. You put a lightsaber under R2-D2 so you could see the upgrades. The lightsaber attached to a non-vehicle unit, which most things like your TIE Fighters, your AT-STs, your AT-ATs. When played, its attached unit is Luke Skywalker. Basically, you'd get that. Anyways, again, shield token here, if damage would be dealt to an attached unit, prevent the damage. So anyways, then we can do our action ability here. We'll take it to only add the shield token there, and we will deal 8 damage to the base. He's going to come in and deal 4 damage to my base, and then I will deal 2 damage there. So with it being split between space and ground, the whole aspect is here. You can see he took the initiative, so he's decided to, the AI has decided to start the next turn him first, but space can never be dealt with by space units. So as long as I have a space unit, none of his ground forces can attack the space unit. So they're safe from being like attacked or anything like that. We'll draw our next 2 cards. Anyways, we have a Sentinel unit here. Sentinel, it means that think them like blockers. You have to attack the Sentinel unit first before attacking anything else. So we'll put a TIE Fighter or TIE Interceptor over there. Our opponent starts off the turn. Again, what's really good about him is when he's defeated, he stands a unit. So let's see. We're going to... First, let's attack with the TIE Fighter. So then he's going to bring in a 𝐒𝐓𝐾 Liberator Gunship. It does have ambush. After you play this card, it may ready to attack an enemy unit. Okay, so basically he already dealt with my TIE Fighter. I'm going to play this. So we have the Sentinel. He took the initiative again, as we've lost the initiative ability. We're going to do this to then deal a damage to this. And I just accidentally clicked my own base. And then we will attack him to there, because then we can restand this Stormtrooper. So we can restand the Sentinel. And then we can attack with the Sentinel onto his base. Alright, and then we will pass. I don't know why the Sentinel is still here, but congratulations. Thank you for telling me. There we go. Let's see. We're almost to the 5. I think, honestly, we're just going to put that away right now. Alright, so we got a gunship we can't do anything with here. Because, again, have, like, a Sentinel skill. We don't have a Sentinel in our space. We do get to do this, so we're going to play this card. It does have the black on it, so it does allow us to use Vader. So he's going to defeat a non-leader unit, so he's going to destroy my Sentinel so that he can just do anything he wants here. We are going to do action ability. 8 damage to R2-D2. He does have 5 health here. And then we can take the initiative next turn so that we start the turn. We'll draw 2 more, 2 lightsabers. We'll put a lightsaber away. Now again, he does get to epic his character this turn. So we're going to... We do have this, so let's play a card. Let's play this, just so we can remove R2-D2. This doesn't have the black requirement, so we can't use Vader. Leia to come in and arrest the TIE Fighter. We're going to... no. So, if we pass, our opponent does an action. I'm holding to see if he's going to bring anything out, because I would like to do I Am Your Father to Luke Skywalker to force the draw 3. Now, even though he's adding a shield token, we're going to pass again. He hasn't taken the initiative yet. There he goes. Okay. Kind of what I was hoping that. Now again, is the AI completely balanced? So, of course, you can see here, he decided not to let me do this. So he's going to put down, of course, a lightsaber because he got a shield token. We will take the initiative. We are going to get hit. So we're at 23 right now, which isn't great. I don't think we need the Imperial Probe Droid. Alright. We are going to action ability to deploy our leader, Darth Vader. And again, you can also attack standing leaders. So yeah. So we lost. Why don't we reset the game? Let's do this again. the first game was kind of showing you the mechanics and stuff like that. All right, let's see. Not exactly perfect. I mean, we do have this, which is pretty nice. Action, play Imperium from hand, paying its costs. And it plays ready. I don't think this is bad. I don't think we need them all again. So our opponent is going first here. So whoever is going first plays down the first energy, and then you unrest your energy. It's kind of a weird mechanic. We'll put these two away as they're the two highest on the board. Of course, our opponent's going to start off with greatly with R2D2 man. We'll put down our man here. And then, of course, we will take the initiative to trigger first. Okay, so resupply, which isn't bad because it does immediately put itself in a resource, but okay. I think we'll do that. So let's see. I think we will play out this officer. Oh, I should have done it. Action to play out this Imperial officer differently. Let's attack with the officer. Ooh, lightsaber's already there. We will take the initiative. Let's put this in our energy. Let's start off with a card here. I am your father. Okay, so not exactly the best idea I had, but, not horrible. Action ability. We're going to deal a damage to this, to deal a damage to that. And then we will attack with this onto that. But then this immediately dies, giving us 5 energy. So we're going to use the trigger to give us that 5th energy. It does come in standing. He's going to rest that and then give that a shield. We will take the initiative again. And then, not bad. We can look at the top 5. I honestly think we would do this. Okay. So the first thing I think to do, we're going to play out our guard. The second thing I think we want to do is I think I'm going to do the initiative to deal a damage there, to deal damage there, and then this will come in and get cracked. Okay, well, the Sentinel's gone now. We will play a card. We'll get some recruits. Again, we're looking top 5 cards. You can search a top 5 card your draw for a unit, reveal it, and then draw it. I think we want to get... Yeah, I think I'm going to get the Space Fighter. We will go for an attack here. It leaves me with a health point, and he took the initiative, and we ourselves will pass. Our next 2 are Force Choke. If you control a Force unit, and this event costs 1 less to pay. I think 1 can go. That Force Choke isn't bad, because we get to Epic Darth Vader at this turn. Alright, we are going to do an action ability to bring out Lord Vader. And he's already been hit. Oof. Okay. We will play this for 1. Just to remove this R2D2 altogether. I know we should have waited for the Luke. But honestly, we didn't. Okay. So we will play another card. Standing, this puts us down to 2 left. So we'll do the TIE Fighter. We will put 2 experience tokens on Lord Vader. Then we will play a... Actually, no. I'm going to take the initiative and let him play out the rest of his turn. Ooh, that was harsh. Okay, so 2 shield tokens. Okay, honestly, I think that's fine. So we'll start our turn by, I think, regretting the fact that okay, so let's go to the attack. We'll hit that. Affect the Vader to deal damage there. That removes Luke. We're still alive. Not really now realizing it. Because this comes in, no, 7, 8, 9. We will actually survive. Okay. We'll play a card. Remove a shield token. Okay, interesting to decide not to go for that. We will play another card. Let's play Grand Moff Tarkin. Now, if you see a star on like certain characters, only have one of that character. Let's go grab the ATST, and we do get 2 Imperial cards here. So let's also grab the Snow Trooper as well. So Vigilant Guard. I'm going to take the... Oh, I should have attacked, but I think that would have given him initiative. All right, so we can't play another Grand Moff Tarkin. All right, we will attack here. Unfortunately, not much else I can do because I will lose to this. Oh, that... Yep. Well, we lost again to the AI. The robot won, everybody. But it didn't really matter. What I wanted to show you here was how Star Wars Unlimited is played and kind of the fun of Star Wars Unlimited. The chess match mechanic, the idea of thinking, what do you play? When do you play it? Am I the best at it? No. But honestly, I think that's what makes this fun, is the fact that you at least can play it. Sure, maybe it's a little complicated. Maybe I didn't play it right. I don't know. You can all let me know down in the comments. But this video here is more about showing you off Star Wars Unlimited. Now, we're going to start looking at decks. We're going to start having AI play one deck. We'll play another deck. And then we'll have the AI play the other deck. And we'll play the other deck, just so you could see both decks in action with the AI and with me and all of that. But yeah, I'm actually really like Star Wars Unlimited. I don't know if I want to get in physical play yet. I do have a couple shops that do physical play for Star Wars Unlimited. But yeah, so let me know your thoughts down in the comments on Star Wars Unlimited. Have you tried it out? What are your thoughts on it? What are your thoughts on it going forward? Again, this is produced by Fantasy Flight Publishing. So this used to produce, if you remember, they used to produce Star Wars X-Wing the miniature game, Star Wars Armada the miniature game. I believe they used to produce Marvel Crisis Protocol back in the day. If I remember correctly, that's all now produced by Tom & Mass Games, or at least only now Marvel Crisis Protocol is. Tom & Mass has stopped, has officially now in March will stop doing any support for X-Wing and Armada. So it's a little sad for that. But yeah, let me know all your thoughts down in the comments. Also, funny enough about this, it is kind of interesting. Adepticon will be doing sealed and draft pods at Adepticon, which is kind of interesting. I'm actually kind of hyped to go do it because, again, being a content creator in the miniature and the TCG space, it's perfect for me. But yeah, I'm kind of interested because I don't know if Fantasy Flight produces any miniature games as of right now. But nonetheless, this is a really cool free simulator. Go try it out yourself. You can build all the decks you want. They have all the cards up to date with Twilight of the Republic. I think they're doing the current bans and limits for the current format and all of that. And again, let me know everything down in the comments on Star Wars Unlimited, and we'll see you here next time on Dragons TCG.